So I'm here with Snowy Cat, who is super excited to help out with our math lesson for today. And we are going to page, I'm going to look at page 69A, lesson 69A on page 269. And I completed the rest of the problems on that page. So I'm going to give myself an exit ticket. Okay. And the next page that we're doing, we're going to do the first half of it right there. And we'll use our number line again. These are all subtraction problems, all right? So go ahead and write your name at the top. I'm just going to write the first name up here. I'm writing Snowy. And today's date is March 26, 2020, so there's a 3 that I'm going to write for March. It's the third month. Little line, a 2, 6. Those digits make 26. And then 2020 is 20, 20. And I have our number line again. You can also use your cubes or your fingers for most of these, but not for all of them, which is why I brought out the number line again today. All right, so everything that we're doing today in math is going to be subtraction, so we're always going to head towards 0 in our movement today. So starting at 2 with our eraser, the first problem here says 2 minus 2. So you take that 2, jump over 1, 2 spaces, and you land at 0. The next problem, 3 minus 2. Start at the number 3. 1, 2. And there's your answer, 1. So 3 minus 2 equals 1. Let's go to 4 minus 2. 4 minus 2 equals 4. Jump 2 spaces towards 0. 1, 2. 4 minus 2 equals 2. And now we're at the next problem that reads 5 minus 2 equals. Start at 5, jump 2 spaces, 1, 2. And we stop at the number 3. 5 minus 2 equals 3. Then the next problem says 6 minus 2 equals 6, start at 6 with my eraser, jump 2 spaces towards 0, 1, 2, 6 minus 2 equals 4. And then the next problem reads 7 minus 2 equals. So here's 7. I'm going to jump 2 spaces towards 0, 1, 2. And then I have a 5. 8 minus 2, so move to the number 8. Jump 2 spaces towards the 0, 1, 2, and I land on the 6. The next problem, 9 minus 2. So I go all the way over here to the number 9. I find my number 9, and I jump back 2 spaces, 1, 2, and I land on the 7. The next problem, 10 minus 2. So I start on the 10, jump back 2 spaces, 1, 2. 10 minus 2 equals 8. The next one is 11 minus 2. So I have to find the 11. 11 is an odd number. Jump back 2 spaces, 1, 2. And I'm going to stop on the number 9. So I write my 9 right there. 12 minus 2. So when I start at the 12, so I'm going to find my 12 over here. I'm going to jump back 2 spaces, 1, 2, and my eraser is right above the number 10. I'm going to write the 10. Now the next one says 102 minus 2. So you have 100 and you take 2 away. And so you could count backwards, start at 102, and then you're going to count backwards. Put 102 in your head. So I'll use Snowy Cat's head. 102, 102, 102, 101, 100. So when I take those 2 fingers away, I'm left with 100, and I'm going to write that there. Okay, I didn't know if you noticed any patterns, but when I was on an even number and I went back 2 spaces, 1, 2, a red number, an even number minus 2 equals an even number. But when I was on an odd number, which was, like, for instance, the number 9, when I go back 2 spaces, take away 2, 1, 2, then I always land on a blue number. So if you have an odd number that you're taking away 2 from, you're always going to land on an odd number. And when you have an even number and you're taking away 2, you're always going to land on an even number, all right? And then once you finish writing your solutions to those number sentences, go ahead and give yourself an exit ticket at the top. Now, if you would like to challenge yourself, you can do the key there. And what that would look like is you look at the first one, the first problem, and it says 3 minus 2. So if you look at 3 minus 2, and if you look over here, you already solved it. The answer to that is 1. Find the number 1 and connect it. You don't have to do that, but if you'd like to challenge yourself today, go ahead and do that.